First off, I do just want to say that this is going to be my first time editing a video like this on my phone, and I think it did turn out pretty good. So if you guys like it and want me to do more mobile videos with this sort of editing style, and if you enjoyed the quality, let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want to see more right when I upload. Alright guys, first off, I do just want to say this is my first recording of the game. It does cut out after a couple minutes, but I'm sure you'll hear it. I'm put a little bit of background music, and obviously I'm going to be doing a voiceover. If there's no background music, then it's just going to be me doing the voiceover. I was in school while I was doing this, so I'm going to cut out the times that I was kind of just moving or just sitting in one place, not really moving. So at this point I was like, all right, got my first kill. Those people were fighting each other, so it was kind of like an easy dub for me, you know. But I just needed to get some wood. I'm still kind of like learning the controls, still a little weird, like getting used to it after playing on PlayStation for so long. But it does, like, I am starting to get used to it, and if I do more Fortnite Mobile videos in the future, I'm sure it'll definitely be able to tell. Alright guys, so at this point I did kind of just look through everywhere and try to loot it up. I was pretty decent, like I had a sniper and a grenade launcher and everything, so I was pretty confident. I heard some shooting though, so I was looking, and then I seen this person over here, and I was trying to look for him. And once I started sniping at him, I pretty much knew that I would be able to kill him if he kept peeking out. Because as you can see, I think it's this shot right here. Like, well, not that shot. That shot was bad. But this shot right here, like, my shots were on point. So I had like the area where I needed to aim down. So I knew if he kept doing it, then I would get him just like I did right there. And it was a very nice headshot. Alright, so at this point I did kind of just go and loot him. He didn't have much, like he had like some bandages, like some minis that I did kind of need, because he did hit me up a little bit, but he wasn't really hitting me that much. But I just drank those up and picked up that blue subtac that I think I already had, but I kind of just went on my way from there, and I thought someone was over here, but after like I came looking, I don't think that there actually was. I think I just heard shots from somewhere else. Alright, so after that I did kind of just head towards the loot lake, and there was a chest in here, which I actually do get something I definitely needed. Got a nice little half shield, some more ammo. That suitcase was an ammo box for a second, but kind of drank it up, and I did end up getting caught in the storm a little bit, but I ended up making it out fine. Did think there would be people at factories, but as you can see in this clip, I sped it up a little bit just so you guys didn't have to watch. I thought there would probably be people here, but there ended up being no one here, which kind of surprised me. But I kind of just moved more towards Tilted, because obviously there's always people in Tilted. Whenever you think there's someone there, you're wrong. There's always someone there, like lurking somewhere. But I ended up just going there, and as you can see, I've ended up finding someone right here. I heard shooting, and then I saw the bricks, like stairs, finished building, and I'm like, oh, there he is. And if he stopped moving, I was going to take the shot, and then I missed right above his head, and then I ended up hitting him right on the next shot. I was like, oh, thank God, because he would have started moving, probably would have went inside, and then I would have probably had no shot. I did kind of like look around a little bit to make sure there was no one over there before I pushed in. I think there was one person over there that I did notice, but I did end up just pushing up regardless. And as you can see, right when I went up here, you can see someone in the window there. And I thought maybe if he went back, I could snipe him through the window, but it probably wouldn't have worked regardless if he hadn't moved, because like there's like graded. So I don't think it would have been very hard to shoot him through there. So I did kind of play it a little bit cautiously, but I wanted to go kind of catch him by surprise, because I knew he was still in there, because I could see like the little footstep markers like leading up to him. And when I went to go get him, he ended up placing a staircase right there. And I had no way to get up to him. I thought he was going to end up editing it and going like and just shooting me like with a pump or something. But I figured the best option was to just build a staircase and maybe surprise him. Hope he didn't notice. But right when I went up, he was just waiting there for me. But I ended up getting the pump right off to his head. And I had a whole bunch of loot to like gather up from 2 different people that I had killed in like the same spot. Alright, so right here, I figured I'd med up, and I was going to take the med kits because I had 2 of them anyways. So I figured I'd just use one of the minis before I left just to get the extra couple shield points because you can survive it a little bit. And right here is actually what I was talking about. I was in school while recording this, and in one of my classes, a teacher came up to me and was asking me how my project was going, and I was just kind of sat there hoping she didn't take my phone away or anything like that. I am a senior in high school, for those of you who didn't know. And right here, I kind of just wanted to get out of Tilted and on the hunt for more people because I didn't want it to be a boring gameplay for you guys, because I kind of figured that this was going to turn into a gameplay. I was getting some nice sniper shots and some decent kills, and there was only 9 or 8 other people left, so I figured I probably had a shot to win this, and I hadn't yet won a game of Fortnite Mobile yet, so I was hoping that I could clutch it out. And I seen a dead body over here, and I kind of just went to loot it. Maybe was a little cautious because I didn't know if someone was still like lurking around, but I ended up just upgrading my weapons a little bit, and then I was on my way. And right there, you can see someone build. And that's when I kind of trying to figure out a way to get over to him. I didn't want to build. I thought about it for a second. I didn't want to build though because I didn't want it to be too obvious of where I was. So I just ended up pushing up a little bit, and then there was a lot of shots around me. I didn't know if he was shooting at me. It wasn't like directly at me, but I figured I would build just in case of the fact that he was. And I think it was a smart decision because I think he was kind of shooting in my direction. If not, then there must have been someone behind me a little bit. But once I got up here, I knew that I had my sniper, and I got like a decent kill with it earlier, so I figured this would be another good shot if he peeked up, because at this point he definitely knew about me. He was destroying the tree in front of me to get a better look, and I kind of peek up a little bit. I can see him through his broken wall, and when he destroys it, I take my shot, I miss, and then I'm like, alright, I gotta get him now. So I destroyed that wall when he placed it, and I end up getting a headshot on him right there, which is beautiful shot. I just kept destroying the wall so that I could get to him, and then once I did that, I just rushed up out of the storm and collected his loot. After that, I did end up making his base my own, just in case there was people around me or that heard the shooting and was trying to rush, get some nice kills or whatever. And I thought there was someone at the soccer field because of the shots that he had taken like kind of by me at first, but I ended up looking over here and seeing a nice little goodie over there, pinata, which obviously there's only 3 in the map, and I'm glad that they did make it exactly the same and put everything that it is on there on mobile too. I went and pushed up and tried to secure it a little bit, but ended up being in the corner. And I saw the little shot marker, so I built stairs just to make sure if I could see anyone. And then when I went to do that, I kind of looked around, and since I saw the shot marker, I realized it probably wasn't worth it to try to go outside and try to build again around that just for some extra materials when there wasn't even that many people. So I just started to push up the mountain where I thought that the shots were coming from. And immediately after that, when I came up the mountain, I saw a building right in front of me, which is where I figured that the building, or that the shots were coming from. And I kind of just started shooting grenades at it. I figured that was a good opportunity to use that. He would kind of panic and not really know what to do. And I started shooting him back in there, and he started pushing out a little bit. Once I started missing the grenades, I started shooting to the left, and he just kept coming out, and one of them actually ended up hitting him, which was very good. And then when I was standing there, I was trying to look where the last person could be, and someone started shooting me from the mountain. So I just started building, which I've been trying to get a lot better at, like building, like panic building, like when there's someone right on you. And I wasn't sure how close he was, so I did build like a little bit around me just in case. And I wanted to like secure myself. and I started to look out of where he could be. And when I went up there, I seen him a little bit on the mountain, and I was like, maybe not. There's no way he would jump down. I'm like, oh wow, he just actually took that big jump. He didn't even place walls to break his fall a little bit, which you can actually do pretty efficiently still on mobile. I thought maybe I could get a shot on him right there, because I figured I would not use my sniper. I would just take out my SCAR and start shooting at him, and I got a nice headshot on him, and I just kept firing, hoping it was just between us, like who got the nice shots. And I ended up getting him. As you saw, I screenshot it right there, because it's my first victory on mobile. I had shared on the snap, but I had to. And let me know how you guys feel about the video quality and editing on this video, and if you want more Fortnite mobile content, down in the comments below, and subscribe for more content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.